Find out what's going on. Get involved. Change things from the inside. Make a difference. Take pride. Multicultural at its best. The Louisa Marshall Show. Coming up.
Today, all new Simply the Best Season 7. Get inspired. PAGTITIPON, a gathering. The coming together of a group of 10 talented Filipino-Canadian and Filipino-American artists. Danvic Briones, Tessie De Chupa, Imelda Cahipe Endaya, Carlos Esguerra, Edgardo Lantin, Lenore R.S. Lim, Esme Keo McLaren, Bert Monterona, Jose Trinidad and Art Zamora. The art exhibit was highlighted by the reception, the ribbon-cutting ceremony, and members of the Consular Corps headed by Philippine Consul General Mir Ferrer and guest of honor, Philippine Ambassador to Canada, Bertadilla P. Garcia. Watch my interview, PAGTITIPON main organizer Lenore R.S. Lim, Vancouver artist Esme Gayo McLaren, and the legendary Cubist master, Sim Mendoza. All these coming up. Hello, hello, hello. We are in Saskatchewan today, and yes, we are rocking Moose Jaw, Saskatoon, and Swift Current. Hope Beyond Thunderdome Tour 2016. Please watch the super highlights coming here real soon. On the show, we'll take you to PAGTITIPON, a gathering at the Roundhouse in Vancouver. This proves that the Filipino-Canadian artists are strongly emerging to showcase their work in the international market. Please watch.
Welcome to PAGTITIPON, a Tagalog word which means a gathering or a coming together. PAGTITIPON describes the exhibit being presented to you tonight by the Filipino Music and Art Foundation EBC. The exhibit is a gathering of 10 outstanding Filipino artists in diaspora in both Canada and the United States. PAGTITIPON is an attempt to share with the Vancouver community the rich, unique, and personal stories and insights of the artists through their chosen video.
Indeed, this event is a momentous gathering of 10 world-class Filipino artistic talents, whose original works are on display for a week at this wonderful venue of Roundhouse. Allow me to describe this art exhibition as a celebration of creative convergence of divergent artistic genres.
Who is the most beautiful and whole person I know. Thank you, Mr. Jose Trinidad. Thanks for having us. I'm very much honored that you have joined this exhibition. This destination. Danvic Briones. His works are over there on the left side and on the back. Then we have Edgardo Lantin, a visual artist specializing in portraiture. There is Carlos Esguerra. May we have Carlos? Then we have our indefatigable organizer and so generous founder and coordinator of everything here, Lenore R.S. Lim. Then we have Esme. I'm so happy to meet Esme. Then we have Bert Monterona. Bert, I'm happy to meet you.
Pagtitipon, a gathering. Congratulations, Lenore.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to be here. It is so successful. I can't believe it.
Well, this was planned over a year, so and everybody was helping, and it's a teamwork. Yes, and if they know what is expected of them, and I keep them informed, they're quite enthusiastic, and I managed to just keep it to 10 because that's easier to manage, and everybody can be given equal attention.
That's right. So, you call it Pagtitipon. What a concept, a gathering. Why is that?
Actually, the word itself was coined by the group. When we met for the first time or second time, we brainstormed names. And this had a click, Pagtitipon. It was easy to remember. And there were other words, but it was overused already. So this hasn't been used. So we chose this. And we have to put a gathering. Because it's a gathering of artists to share what they have done, to share their life and their medium. And at the same time, I got some New York artists to meet the Vancouver artists. So in the future, maybe the New York artists will invite the Vancouver artists. Yes.
That will be so good. That will be so nice. So, are you based in New York?
Actually, after I retired, or even before I retired, I always go from New York to Manila, or New York, Vancouver, Manila, coming back, passing by Vancouver again. So that's like a triangle until our daughter moved to Singapore. So we have to go to Singapore. It became a square. Well, I was blessed. I retired 10 years ago. So I have the time now to be able to go from one country to another. I do my concepts and my planning when I'm traveling, but the execution of the printmaking, I have to do it in New York because that's where the press and the master printmaker is, in New York. So if I have to do other stuff, it has to be mixed media or pastels or watercolors. Yes.
Where do you find your inspiration?
When you start, most artists starts with nature and then nostalgia. So from nature, nostalgia, and then you go into a little abstraction. So you can have also social issues. If, let's say, there was a time that I wanted to help the comfort women. So I did work that was related to the comfort women. So that would be an advocacy. So that would be in the line of social realism. It has to have a message. So from time to time, I also do that. But most of the time, I go back to nature, saving the environment. Because also there's a little spirituality in it. So before I do my work, I do a little prayer and I thank God for everything that's beautiful around me. And so there's a lot of inspiration around me. Yeah.
That's amazing. May I ask you, what is your favorite color? For your work, like favorite color.
That depends on the time. There's no favorite because all the colors are just, for me, very perfect. So I combine them also. But in the summer, I like white.
See, you like white in the summer. Because, you don't have any favorite. It doesn't matter what colors as long as they all tie in together, right?
When I'm in New York, black would be my favorite color.
Tell me, okay, so I've asked you about the colors. Okay, so what happens if you make a mistake? Let's say, okay, you already put that color in. I didn't think I liked that color. What do you do?
There are ways of, I put it aside and then I go back to it. You can keep it and then you can use it as a collage. You can cut it and then put it into another thing. Yeah, so very little, waste. Yeah, we always keep things. If we don't have color, we can use colored magazine, cut it, make it into a mosaic. That's something about the artist. Yeah, artists have to be disciplined to be able to do and create. It's not just doing it when you're in the mood. Yeah, maybe sometimes you have to be in the mood, but there has to be a goal. And then that's if I'm not in the mood now, I do something else, and then wait, yeah. But you always have to have a downtime. You need to be recharged. So I travel, or I do a retreat, or I go to my grandchildren.
That's the best.
I'm a grandmother of 3, so they keep me also inspired. Yeah, they keep me very happy, and I think when you're happy, you're inspired.
That's why it shows.
Thank you for supporting our show, and keep up your good work.
Always for you, Lenore, supporting your art. Thank you so much. Esme, congratulations.
Thank you very much, and thank you for coming.
This is amazing. But never heard of anyone using that word pagtitipon.
And yet, that's what we're really good at. We love to get together, any excuse to get together. And so why not artworks and artists from different parts of North America? So we have artists from New York and from the Philippines, and then of course our local artists here. So it's like a sharing and a conversation between the artists, and seeing all of the paintings here, you can see the different styles, and some of us like to give different messages in our work, and that's very important in art. And to be able to share it with each other in Pagtitipon is one of the highlights of my art career so far.
It's amazing. I've always heard about you being a great artist. What inspired you?
Oh, I guess my inspiration is grateful heart. I am very thankful for everything that I have, and I would like to share it in my art, so that there's healing, there's love, there's inspiration for other people. I know it sounds kind of hokey, but that's just the real truth of it. I am grateful for what I have, and I like to share it. I love children. I love their spontaneity, their joy, and I love the dance and the movements, action, even the sport. So I've got basketball this time. Last show I think I had martial artists up in the air, kicking in their wonderfully bright costumes. So visuals are a great inspiration as well. The light is a great inspiration. So
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, the one thing that I won't forget during your speech is when you said, grateful hearts are happy hearts. I don't know if that's the right way, but that's all I could remember for now. Like, grateful hearts are happy. And I said, actually, yes, it's true. And I love you for saying that.
yeah, thank you very much. I was trying to say that because that if grateful hearts are happy hearts, then my colleagues and I, the artists who are in this exhibition, are very happy indeed, because we're so grateful for all of the people who come to support us, who gave all of their time, their energy, and to even want to come and talk art with us. Not everyone has a love for art. So each style of art speaks to certain people, and when they speak to you, I think you will feel something deeply from the paintings themselves. No matter, even if it's not professional work yet, beginner's work, if they have painted it with a touched heart, I think that they'll be able to communicate that with the viewer.
You're communicating your art to a bunch of people coming from you.
Yes, I'm glad if they get the message. I'm very happy, because that's
They have to get the message.
I think to me it's 100% satisfaction once I hear that what I think I'm trying to say, what I have been trying to say, when they tell me and I haven't told them, that is really good, because they have read what I'm trying to impart.
Because sometimes you have to explain to people what your art is all about, And does it hurt you when they don't understand what your art is?
I'm glad to educate. I'm glad to explain and talk about it. And then maybe they are able to see what it is that I am talking about. And if not, I love the conversation, so we can discuss about art. What is it that you like about it? What is it that you don't like about it? What does it say to you? Most importantly, what does it say to you?
Awesome. Congratulations again, Esme. I know you have to go there and meet all your other fans and probably have to explain your art to some people who are like, oh, what is this?
I don't know. I think I'm getting them to explain it to me, and they're doing a fairly good job. Yes. We were in Japan, and we stayed there for 3 years. So my children were in the local schools there, and they got to play where there's sakuras, and this was near Mount Fuji in the springtime. And it was a wonderful experience. This was one of our neighbors. They took us around to this place because we didn't live very close to it. And they have these backpacks. So some of the paintings that I do are from great memories of way back when the children were growing up. And what I hope to give to people is again that innocence and playfulness and that feeling that you can always have with you.
Wow.
But don't you think, like when that playfulness and innocence, when you're having, problems or which we all do, or down times, when you think of some of those lighthearted times, this is something that would make you feel good.
Makes me feel good already. We'll be back with more Pagtitipon. Don't go away. Oh my goodness, finally, Sim.
I'm very, very glad that we are here. What is the title?
Pagtitipon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the title.
I know.
Diba? It's really, really Filipino na gathering. Now, this is important for us because pagtipon-tipon, hindi lang sa pagsama-sama ng ordinary artist ito, mga group of artists, very knowledgeable and also good artists. They are very good now in rendering and also expression of themselves. Now, as I see the general painting on pangkalahatan, the Filipino has improved a lot already. We are globally exposed because of that. So I hope that all the Filipino artists especially, na they will profit on this exhibit. Makita nila na nag-improve tayo, no? In terms of our expression, in terms of our subject matter, and not only that, our expression now is not based only locally, but based on globally, now which is good, because Filipino now are exposed all over the world. Now, in myself, because of course I am already old and I have many students who are here, I am very happy. Para kang nagtanim noon, ngayon nag-ani ka na.
Are you a critic of your own art or the arts of others? I'm just curious because you are an amazing artist. Legendary.
No, of course, an artist who is very knowledgeable, he can predict right away any kind of art which is an expression or no expression at all, or he has studied or not studied. So a critic has to see what is behind and what is the future of that kind of art. Whether that art can be expanded in the future or that art will just die. Now, in myself, I have always tell my student and also my friend also that we have to start from the basic. The basic is very important. That is the, kung sa kuan pa bahay, yun mga haligi. Hindi ka pwede magtayo ng malaking bahay kung ang haligi mo maliit lang. Kailangan mayroon tayong ang foundation is very important. In any aspect of this planet, foundation is important.
That's amazing. And lastly, Sim, so where do you get your inspiration in all your arts?
Well, that's
Iba-iba pong inspirasyon, ano?
oh, maybe in me it is an innate, it is in front me, ano? But of course, you are inspired when you see something that is beyond your capabilities, beyond that you know. Then that is a wonder. Then you start also meditating and do your work, and you like to go beyond that kind of work, meaning to say you have to overpass them, lampasan.
You keep challenging yourself.
Yeah, lampasan mo sila, no? You challenge, and in that way, I am still keeping myself alive, because that is what I want to challenge in my art.
Thank you very much, Sim. What can you say to all the artists tonight?
Well, I say to them, good luck, and hopefully they can express more and exhibit more. That's all.
Express more, exhibit more. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thanks to Lenore, Esme, si Mendoza, the Pagtitipon artists. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will be in Manitoba real soon. Hope to see all the Tina Turner fans. Please, come and watch the show, Hope Beyond Thunderdome. Please don't forget to pick up Metro One Independent News or check online metroneindependent.com. And please check the latest updates for Hope Beyond Thunderdome 2016 tour. Please don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, always be kind. Let's stop bullies. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye-bye.